Welcome, 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 welcome. So excited to join you today. So happy for this day in which we can celebrate in a really deep and profound way your journey. So many of you have completed now. This is the celebration day, completing the 30-day miracle experiment experience in which you've applied three principles from this book, Ancient Secrets of a Master Healer, and seen what kind of cool miracles happen in your life. And I think the big part of what today, also many of you we've met on the tour in Europe where the book was launched in Italian, in French, and most recently in Dutch, and so many powerful stories we have to share. All of it boils down to me to this. I didn't come to teach you. I came to love you, and love will teach you. And I feel like love has been definitely teaching all of us. We have so many powerful announcements today, so many things to witness and recognize. But in the space, first of all, I just want us to just feel in our hearts the preciousness of this moment in time that we have to share together. And as we're joining from all over the world, actually, I just encourage you to start. You just put where you're joining from. We have some special guests on this call. Actually, Netta, I just want you to say hi so people see you here.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me, Clint.
Yeah, so excited for the special guest, Netta, who will be performing, sharing her gift. And I'm just so excited for you to hear the music that she has been inspired to write about miracles and to be in that vibration and open your heart to that possibility of deepening in love and deepening in gratitude and allowing that to be a magnet for miracles in your life. And speaking of which, so Jaina, if you can just welcome people. And as you are doing that, I'm going to just, there's someone else I want to make sure is on the call at the beginning. So
awesome. It's so good to see everybody. Oh my gosh, Aaron. Hello, Aaron and Heidi. It's so good to see you. And Esther and Elio. Roy is on the call and Barbara. Oh my gosh. Hello, Aaron. There you are. It's so good to see you. They're spotlighting you right now. So good to see you. Do you want to unmute and say how you are? Tell us what's on your heart.
Yeah, are we? Is it for us?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. I would. Great, hi everybody. It's so good to be here with everybody in this space for so many reasons, and there's miracles abound everywhere. One in particular that I'll share. I got the email from Clint about the special guest today, the artist, and how he just happened to meet this incredible musician in the Netherlands. And I read the email and I was like, she played at my house 3 years ago. And I'm not even sure. I'm looking for her picture here, where she is.
I'm here. I don't know if you
There
can
she
see
is.
me once I start talking, but Clint just sent me the picture of you two. I was like, yeah, we went over to your house and we had a beautiful jam session. And like, what a...
Exactly.
Oh my God. I don't want to say coincidence because I don't believe in coincidences, but
I
it's
mean,
a beautiful miracle.
totally. Yeah. It was so amazing to see that. I mean, of all the people of all the world. And then here it was. I'm like, oh, and I had to make sure. I was like, wait a minute. How is it possible that Clint meets this incredible person that was here and we had this beautiful jam session? And so I looked you up. And the first song I played is the one song that I deeply remembered, which I mean, you know what you're going to play today. I don't want to like influence it, but it was this gorgeous, like incredibly powerful song. And it brought me back. So it's so cool now to be able to share it here with somebody that wasn't around then. Like, I'll just share the last thing really quick to bring the space of miracles into the whole field. In January, I broke my leg and I went to the hospital. I did a Facebook Live from the hospital. I just getting a lot of these downloads.
This is about Atiti Devobawa. This is a very much unexpected guest.
Yes.
Breaks his leg. Oh. Go ahead.
So Yes, definitely a Tito Baba. I was in the hospital thinking, I don't know why this is happening. I don't necessarily want it to happen, but I knew that the universe works in much more powerful ways. So I could still say, I don't love this, but I trust. And so I get a message the next day from a woman who says, I don't know her, but we were connected. She says, I happen to have caught your Facebook Live. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I needed to hear. I was in Los Angeles. This woman who messaged me was in North Dakota. Fast forward, that woman is Heidi, and we're getting married in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So in Texas, where we live. So the takeaway here, I mean, to bring it back to, you never know, like you don't have to love everything that's happening to you, but Titi Devo Bhava, when you trust that it is God that is coming into your life and you surrender to that, and you can still say thank you. You know, sometimes somebody serves you a meal, it's not your favorite taste, but you can still appreciate that they gave you something warm to eat, you know, and what it's going to do for you. And then what that opens up and creates is magic beyond what you could ever imagine. And I'm preaching to the choir here, because that's what this group is all about. And that's what Dr. Clint exudes. So really happy to be with you guys today.
Ah, so exciting. So fun. Real quick, Cornelia, we're still not on Facebook Live. So if you can just check that, or it's not working for you.
It's not connecting. I'm preparing to live stream. The bar just doesn't move. I don't know what's going on. I tried it 3 times already.
No problem. Maybe come out and go back in. And again, Aditi Devo Baba, who knows what the reason is for that, but just exit it and go back and we'll try again. If nothing else, then we'll put the video on Facebook. But I just want to say, Aaron and Heidi, that is so powerful. You are living it about, you know, something comes up. It's not so pleasant to start with. And then ultimately it leads to such a profound, life-changing, you know, divine connection. And who knows how many lives will be impacted through the love in which you're sharing with each other. So I'm very excited to join you in this celebration of magical, divine, radiating, powerful love.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the container to be in to celebrate it. Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful. You're getting a lot of love from everyone. How fun that you could share that, especially on today, as we are on the last day of this miracle experiment experience, in which we actually had so many beautiful miracles happen. I don't know if Anju, are you on this call? I'm wondering if you could unmute yourself, but there's so many things that have happened recently. We actually were the leaders of this miracle experiment experience. The miracle experiment game have been these kids, beautiful kids from all over the world. And it's like when you send out love into the world, you have no idea where it's going to come back. And one of the kids in this miracle experiment game is Charlie, and we celebrated his birthday. Charlie found out that one of the people who had joined the 100-day course, Ralph, ended up losing his home and was on the streets of LA. And Charlie, even though he had never met him, lived on the other side of the world, raised all of his money and gave him $40-some just so that he could have a home. It was so beautiful because on Charlie's birthday, Ralph came on the call to announce that he had a home. And first thing Charlie says is, I want to visit you. I want to come to your home. And Ralph says, come out for a ball game. Now, fast forward, unexpected guest, Charlie got so sick. Now, Ralph, because he'd not only studied in the 100-day course, but has been really researching and studying and doing lots of courses on herbs and healing, gave to Charlie's mom some of the best, most powerful herbs to boost his immunity and get him back on track again. And then I just got such a beautiful video. Charlie couldn't be here today, but he wanted to make sure that we shared this.
Dr. Clint, Ralph helped me get better. Now I'm really happy.
Oh, you ready to go play?
He's just so happy that Ralph helped him get better. He could go play. So today he has activity he's doing, but this is just like, it's so good to see that no love is wasted, and you never know how far it will go, where it will travel, the wings of that love, the contagiousness of that love. And so Aaron and Heidi and everyone who's participated in this, what you've done, the seeds you've planted, who knows how they'll grow, what fruit will be harvested, and how it will bless you and those that you love. I've seen in my own life, you know, I wrote the book, but it wasn't because of the book that people in my life that I love the most have been helped. Is other people read the book, their life changed, and then they told people that I love, you know, about it. Like, I don't know if Louise is on this call, but so many cool things that we're going to hear on this call. What if one secret or one experience on this call today touches your heart and changes your life in such a way that you have a capacity, a power to see all of life different. It's not that there's more miracles happening now than 30 days ago. What if it's just that you're more aware of them and more aligned with them and more capacity to enjoy the magic that is our life? And one of the magics that is our life is every breath we take. And you know, this is a little bit sensitive time, but I just want to honor some of the people who have passed recently that have been part of our community. One of them had joined the second 100-day miracle, 100-day course. Her name was Sue Velasquez, and her sister was part of a book club with my mom, in which after reading the book, my mom invited me to come and speak. And so Nancy Dance was one of the people on the call. And Nancy joined the 100-day course and had her sister, Sue, join the course. Sue's husband even got on the graduation call to talk about how because Sue was changing her life, it helped him as well. And then through unexpected circumstances, Sue was in the hospital in the ICU, and then shortly after has passed away. And her funeral will be on the 18th, in which it will be live streamed, and I'm actually planning to be there in person. But just makes us realize that how precious each moment is, you know, and how precious life is. And not only that, but Cornelia shared with us the news that this week her ex-husband had also left his body, transitioned from the physical into the other realm. And I don't know, Cornelia, if you can share his picture just so we can be present and witness this life who affected someone who's affected all of us, this powerful man. Cornelia, anything you want to speak about in this moment?
Well, the only thing I want to say is I'm so grateful for the support I got in this community, and the last few days, everyone who was reaching out to me, sending messages of love and support. And I can tell you, it really helped me to get through that waiting time for finding out what was going on. I'm in the Bahamas. He is living in Germany, or was living in Germany, and that supported me. And I cannot thank you enough. And it just shows also the power of a community where everyone is actually so connected. And I mean, it's difficult to process because it came so out of the blue. There were nothing that hindered to something like that happening. And but the way everything went, it was also beautiful because the kids had enough time to get to him and be with him when he passed.
Maybe what we'll do is this. Right now, we'll have a minute of silence just in our hearts. And I want you to think about people that you love, or just think about one person in particular that you love in this moment, and what a treasure it is to have them in your life, and how much love has been a part of that relationship, how much love has guided you. You know, on this tour of Europe, it was really difficult because it brought back so many memories of being with Dr. Ram in those same places, and I was missing him a great deal, actually. And it was amazing how much it came into my awareness that when we leave the physical body, it's not the end. Even Dr. Ram spoke so powerfully about his master making the transition and saying it's like your shirt gets dirty, and you don't want to keep the same shirt that's holy, so you switch. You know, so I know that, you know, even on the plane ride from Amsterdam, or as I was in the airport, I was carrying this gift from Jenny. It was a big portrait of Dr. Naram, and they had to put me through additional screening just to get through. And as I went for the additional screening, there was a woman who saw the portrait and said, "Oh, is that Dr. Naram?" And she described how Dr. Naram had helped her overcome a major situation in her life in which she was desperate and was struggling with a situation that I hope she'll be on the call. She said she'd be here, so I'll have her share herself. But then Dr. Giovanni had an experience, and Ilaria had an experience, and just made me realize that, you know, in the transition between this life and the next, and in which we exist in this experience of our lives, there's one truth. Like Denny Dakin so powerfully said, you know, love is the only truth. So in this moment of silence, I want you to think about how love has impacted your heart. And after the silence, we're going to go straight into this musical number experience that Neda has prepared. And actually, right before, do you want to speak about that, Neda, before we go into the silence and then into your musical experience?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Clint. Yeah, you asked me to just tune in and feel what song feels right. And after you shared about the theme, I had this song coming in that is on my album, The Light Has Come. It's an album filled with songs inspired by workplaces of A Course in Miracles. So if anybody, you know, wants some more miracles and wants to listen to music that, you know, reminds us of the love within, it's just a beautiful album, and you can listen to it on Spotify or anywhere else. But the last song on this album, and I also feel like it's obviously the last one because it sort of like captures the yeah, just everything of what it's about. It's this song, and the chorus says, God is only love, and therefore so am I. I can be nothing else. And I think this is where what it all comes down to, that God is only love. And so we can be nothing else but love. And it starts off by saying, I will step back and let him lead the way. So it's also this song of like remembering to step back and put love in the driver's seat. Yeah. So I'm happy, very happy to share it with you all today. And feel free to sing along or just join in silence or whatever feels good for you.
Yeah, and we'll actually be spotlighting some of you and just be thinking about how has love guided this person, and send a lot of love to each person that you see on the screen. And if you become on the screen, then just, you know, receive that love. Love yourself, which is one of the most trickiest things that I think any of us are learning. Cornelia, if you can make me the host, I'm going to try and stream to Facebook Live, but we're going to drop right now into 1 minute of silence. And then right after that, Neda is going to begin. So close your eyes. Maybe we all take one deep breath in together. Deep breath out. Honoring Sue, Werner, and those that you love.
back and let him lead the way. For I would walk along the road to him. What could I want more but to remember you? What could I seek but my own identity? God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. By grace I live, and am I released? There's no cruelty in God, and none in me. What could I want more but to remember you? What could I seek but my true identity? God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. I can be nothing else. I can be nothing else but love. I will let love lead the way. I will step back and let you lead the way. I and let you lead the way. I will step back and let you lead the way. God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. God is only love, and therefore so am I can be nothing else. I can be nothing else. I can be nothing else. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, everyone.
I could listen to that all day. That was absolutely beautiful. It brought tears to my eyes.
Oh.
It's just beautiful. Thank you. Our hearts are so full right now. I'm coming up on the celebration for miracles and seeing some incredible things happening in life. So
That's so beautiful. Aaron, Netta wasn't planning on this, but can you share what was the song that it was in your heart? And maybe Netta, if you feel comfortable on the spot, I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, absolutely. I want to look it up just to make sure that I say the title correctly, Netta. But I'll tell you, I mean, this was 3.5 years ago, and I still think about this song. And it's The Light Has Come.
Yeah, sure.
Which I
I
guess
thought you meant that one. I think I remembered playing that one, and we
I
had the
did.
candles and everything.
We had candles on the piano. I think I even brought out my saxophone with that one, and we
Yeah.
wet it a little bit. But it was which I think we're all about to hear if I know what Clint was asking about, so everyone will
Of
hear
course.
why it has stuck with me and was so resonant,
Mhm.
particularly for my own. I mean, look, it's you don't have to. You're just human. You go through the experience, but I wasn't too many months after I had my spinal cord injury, and so there were some particular lines in it, of course, that were of tremendous applicability. So I would say that for anyone who's going through a process right now of healing, and maybe having some questions of what's going to happen, and why is this, maybe why is this happening to me, or what do I do with this, or how is it going to resolve? This song in particular is as good of medicine, I think, as you can have for that process.
I'm so happy to share that one. Yeah, it came to mind too when you were speaking. I was like, I think he's talking about The Light Has Come. But The Light Has Come is the title song of the album that is out now. Again, if you want to listen, please support me on Spotify. Little self promo here. I'm busy with my new album right now, Remember You're Dreaming. So that's coming out soon. So if you follow me on Spotify, you'll be notified. And it's already also on my website. I'll just share it quickly.
Actually, here I'm
The
gonna share
link is
for
here.
everyone. I'm
Oh
sharing.
yeah, I shared some links with you.
Yeah, I
Um,
got all the links here for her new CD on Instagram,
awesome.
YouTube, and then she also does something so cool called Voice Liberation.
I
So I think
do. It's very, very healing as well. It's a way of using your voice for healing. I'm giving free voice liberation sessions every third Sunday of the month. So the next one is next week, Sunday. You're very free to join. And I think Clint got the links. I don't know if that link is there as well. I don't think I shared it. But you can go to my website and just look under events and you find a registration form for that. But so
beautiful.
this song,
As she's singing this one, I want you to be thinking about, because as we go into the breakout rooms today, everyone's going to have a chance to share what's one of the miracles that you saw during this 30 days. You're going to hear so many powerful, beautiful things. A good portion of today's call will mostly be in the breakout rooms. So as you're thinking about that, and as you're reflecting on which one you want to share, I think this song is particularly applicable. So please, Netta.
Yeah, this song, the lyrics come from A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 75, The Light Has Come. And the beautiful thing I think about this lesson is just a reminder that the light has come. You know, it's already here. We're already forgiven. We're already healed. It even says that in the beginning of the verse of the lesson as well. It says, "I am healed and I can heal. I am at peace, and I bring peace wherever I go with me." You know, it already speaks in this tense of it's already done. I'm already at peace. I'm already saved. I'm already healed. And it says that, you know, that will be shown to us through forgiveness, through true forgiveness, of truly seeing the light in everything and everyone. So I always feel this is a very powerful song. It's the first song also on the album, The Light Has Come. So yeah, if you know it, sing along. If you don't know it, you can still sing along in your own way. And yeah, just feel what it does for you. The light has come. you are healed, and you can heal. The light has come. You are safe, and you can save. The light has come. You're at peace, and wherever you go, you bring peace. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. We do not see the ego shadow on the world today. Oh, we see the light, and in it we see heaven's reflection like across the world. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. We dedicate this day to the serenity in which God would have you be. Keep it in your awareness of yourself and see it everywhere today as we celebrate the beginning of your vision and the sight of a real world which has come to replace the unforgiven world you thought was real. You thought was real. You thought was real. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. The light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. Oh, the light has come. I have forgiven the world. Oh, the light has come. The light has come. I have forgiven the world. I have forgiven the I have forgiven
Mm.
Thank you.
I see people in tears. See people smiling. I see a lot of emotion dropping us right in our hearts. Aaron, is that the one that you were remembering?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. It's so powerful. I just, yeah, even felt emotional as she began to sing it again. And I mean, it's that line, you are healed and you can heal. There's so many ways to take that. Like, you can heal, which does that mean you as a person will heal or be a healer? You can heal. It's in all directions. And whichever way it goes, you're already there. And so it's incredibly, it's just so powerful. And of course, put to the music and the singing and that other layer of it, I think to me, that just exudes so much to what this group brings forth and what you bring forth, Clint, and what the book's about, and what Dr. Naram was about feels encapsulated so much in there. So special to be able to hear that here. Yeah, thank you.
Wow. That's so powerful. So I put the links where you can get more and understand more and feel more of that love through Netta's gift. Thank you, Aaron, for inviting that. You know, speaking about you can heal, many of us on this call have registered for the 100-day course or the 3-year practitioner course. And many of us who have applied for a scholarship have been waiting for the meeting regarding that. And so I want to announce that now I'm going to announce that meeting will be on Wednesday of this upcoming week at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So Wednesday, the 17th for those. And there's a couple of spots that opened up. So if people are still interested in participating in a 3-year practitioner course, then we'll give you those links. Also, those people have been waiting about the personal enrichment course. What to do, when to start this. And actually on Tuesday of this week, for those that don't want to be practitioners, they just want to learn more deeply, what are the ancient secrets? We're going to actually go into some of the experiences from people that were in the Netherlands at the most recent Pulse Clinic and share about what happened for them. But how can you learn how to become so powerful? Learn what are the instruments in your own kitchen or home. Everything is a medicine or poison, depending on how you use it. How can you learn what those are and how to protect yourself and your family from whatever comes in a way that is nourishing and is led and guided by love? Dr. Giovanni Brincivalli is on this call right now and talking about being led by love and allowing love to be the healer and you to be a conduit of love. Giovanni is one of the best that I have ever seen who embodies this. And Giovanni, I don't know if you can unmute yourself.
Clint, just real quick, I just want to say bye. I'm not going to be able to stay for the whole call, so I just want to say bye to everyone. And
thank you,
thank
Netta,
you so much for having me here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining.
Much love. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, talk to you soon. Thank you, Netta.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks.
Oh, it's kind of dark there, Giovanni.
Yes. Yeah, my love to everybody. Just time to find the safe spot with the car so I can speaking. I can speak. Yeah, 1 minute.
Well, while you're finding the safe spot for the car, I want to invite Barbara Kwa, who is on this call, to share one of these magical moments of healing. And Barbara, if you can unmute yourself, let's see if we can unmute you. I want to, in this space, just talking about, how powerful it is when you allow yourself to align with the principles that invite powerful miracles. Netta was singing about such beautiful concepts about love, about forgiveness. And one of the most powerful concepts in any culture, in any background, is grace. And we had a very awesome experience. We have Barbara's sister, whose name is Grace, come. And so, Barbara, I just want you to unmute yourself and just share, when you brought your sister, what was happening for her at the time and what was your hope?
Oh, hi, everybody. Can you hear
Hi,
me?
dear Barbara.
Dr. Giovanni. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Now cha-cha-cha. Yes.
Ciao. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well,
Barbara,
when I came with my sister, I brought my sister to see Dr. Clint and Dr. Giovanni. She was in pain already for many, many, many years. As a nurse, she could not work anymore because of the back pain. She had scoliosis and 2 hernias. And the doctors used to tell her that she just had to accept it because nothing could be done about it. So all those years, she was always tired and couldn't do so many, many things. And I asked her to come with me. And hearing my stories, she wanted to come, but in a way she was a little bit skeptic, you know, because all those years already she had heard that nothing could be done about it. And I talked to her and I asked her, please, just try. And I told her some other stories. And then finally she said, okay, I do it just for you. And I said, for you and me. So she came and we had an appointment at 2:30 p.m. And first she started with Dr. Usually she's so tired that she needs to rest. And she said, no, I can wait for you. I can wait for you. And then the Jan and Yvonne, the people from the house, the hosts, told me beforehand that in case she was so tired, they had the bed for her to lay on. But Grace was, no, I don't need to lay on the bed. I just wait. And all those hours she waited and waited until Dr. Clint started with the Marma treatment. And this was so beautiful.
Actually, because Jan is on this call right now, Jan and Marie, I'm actually going to ask Jan to you describe from your perspective what you saw as Grace opted in for this experience of Marma Shakti.
Yeah, of course. I'm also driving, but reasonably safe. She's such a lovely person. She's very small, only 5 foot or something. But she sat there all day or all afternoon and the beginning of the evening, waiting till it was her turn for the Marma Shakti. And she was in a lot of pain. She had 8 out of 10 in pain. But you couldn't notice. She was so smiling all the time, so happily sitting there, just waiting. And just, yeah, such a lovely person, even while she had so much pain. And then, of course, the doctors went to work. Couldn't touch her toes, not at all. I think she was the Marma Shakti, and she could touch her toes and she could touch the floor in just, well, 5 minutes, 10 perhaps. That's it. It was incredible to see, and I'm so happy and honored that I could witness it, because it's hard to believe if you if you're not there, but it's like magic. Beautiful.
Another person who's in the room was Marie. Maria said, and I don't know, Marie, if you can share your experience of what you witnessed and what you saw. Then we have a little video clip as well that just captures some of the joy.
From Grace. Grace is such a lovely lady, a real quiet, friendly lady. And I remember that nurses can hold their pain very long. They are so patient. I didn't know she was a nurse, but she really is patient. And friendly sitting there, smiling, waiting so patiently. I was so glad that you could do this Marma for my client and for Grace. And Grace understood and did everything you said. And it was wonderful to see when she reaches to the floor at her toes. And then she danced with Dr. Giovanni. And that was a big party. I call it Christmas. For me, this day was Christmas. I had my Christmas already for 2021.
Yeah, a big part of the whole Ancient Secrets is, what do you want? What do you want? And as people participate in this miracle experiment experience over the last 30 days, every day asking, what do you want from today? What do you want? And Dr. Giovanni asked in that space, Grace, what do you want? And she says, I want to dance. And then Giovanni, what was the question you asked? You asked, what kind of dance? And then
yeah. Hello to everybody. My love to everybody. Yes, yes. Yeah, it was very touching experience. One of the most remarkable experience that we have together, Dr. Clint. And beside the then we speak also about what we had in Italy, what we had in Switzerland all together. But yeah, this was one at the end, like a cherry in this wonderful experience. So this wonderful lady, very sweet, that was not able to walk properly. Yeah, at the end she was became very flexible. Hello. Yeah, became very flexible. Yeah, she took me by surprise, asking me if we could dance together. Actually, I never heard. I didn't know. Yeah. I never danced cha-cha-cha. So I was, I was like, I was looking like a bear more than a real dancer. So she was much flexible and elegant than me. Very good. But this has been very good, Clint, that you came in Italy. Yeah, so just the very first moment that you came in the room suddenly while I was having the patients in the clinic in Rome. Oh my gosh, it was like a wave of love and remembering and memories. I just thought that behind you just also Dr. Naram comes. So all the memory that we had together, because we have been in Rome, we have done a kind of memory tour back in all the places that have where Dr. Naram was working together, and was nice. People was recognizing you. You have to say, Clint, that we was walking on just in a mall in a very small town, and suddenly one lady when saw Dr. Clint, so she said, "Oh, I know you." And Dr. Clint was taken also by surprise. So how you can know me here and in this town, a small town? I never saw you. Yeah. And then because she recognized, because she had read the book. So there are means the books is spreading and the love and the I would say the impact that this book is creating. Yeah, we have has been shown by many people. We have been also in Switzerland, then with the wonderful Nusrat, and she was hosting us very properly. They given the moon, very accurate in the preparation, and with the love. And so also then we have done Marma there. Marma there was a lady that she was having pain for last 30 years. So unbearable pain for 30 years. And then, so Clint, we have done the Marma, and also the pain suddenly that was 8 also became almost zero. So it has been very good. Yeah. And then we have treated also dogs. There was also dogs. We have a couple of dogs that we also the dog, one dog in Holland. Yeah, very sweet dog that we have checked the pulse. So, and then it was very extremely pitta. Extremely pitta means very passionate dog, possessive dog, but sometimes fearful of the other dogs. So we have given remedies to him for his skin, so for his emotions, her emotions, her skin. So it's been very wonderful experience together. So I'm very grateful, very happy. I want to bring love, share my love with everybody. Aishan, wonderful wife. Hello.
Yeah, actually, I want to actually bring on the call. So here's a picture of Dr. Giovanni with Jenny's dog on my Instagram page, and just the magic of Giovanni we shared the story about Grace and how he was dancing with Grace. And what I recognized was that Dr. Giovanni is always dancing with Grace, you know, and everyone loves Giovanni. Animals love him, even insects love him. And there was such a beautiful miracle experience that happened while he was presenting at the book launch of the book, Animals Too. And it's about him helping. He was sharing a powerful experience that happened, how he helped this one beautiful, powerful woman named Shakuntala. All of a sudden, this bee came down and started dancing around them. And a woman in the audience, Chantal, who had tattooed a bee on her foot, because the shamanic meaning of when the bee appears is that the impossible is possible. And just to have this happen right in that experience, to be with Giovanni and to have this be like the crowning experience where even the bees were coming to celebrate, you know, that he had really embodied these ancient secrets. It's beyond knowing, beyond doing, into being, and that he was living it. And that he is such a walking, a living, breathing transmission of the ancient secrets of Dr. Ram, of this whole lineage, of that I didn't come to teach you, I came to love you, and love will teach you. And Giovanni, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being that. Thank you for showing up in that space. I see also Yvonne is on this call. Yvonne was the powerful, beautiful, amazing host. And Yvonne, anything you want to share about the experience of hosting that clinic in your home or being a part of that experience? You don't have to, but if you feel inspired to, you can share something from your heart. You just have to unmute you have to click unmute. Let's see here. You have to click unmute still. It's muted, unfortunately. Let's see if, oh, there we go.
Yeah, it was so inspiring from the first moment on. You three beautiful people came walking in our home, and I immediately felt the love and the happiness and the joy for being together. And the day you did the consult, a lot of people came in and out our room and our house, and it was just one great big family, and there was so much love, and there were miracles, and it was an incredible day. Thank you for being there.
Yeah, at the beginning of each clinic, we each have a chance to share our intention. And can you share what your intention was for that day? Because even today on this call, it's still being fulfilled.
My intention for that day was that, I don't know it exactly anymore, but it was something like that day, the miracles that may happen may travel around the world and beyond.
Yeah.
I guess they did.
Yeah. So powerful. Yvonne and Jan, thank you for opening your home and your hearts to us. Marie made this amazing food and fed it with so much love. And so many people showed up in that space, and someone else that was there who was a big instrumental part from the beginning of all of our journey in this ancient secrets being translated in so many languages was Jenny. And Jenny, I just want you to share from your perspective, what was one experience that day that impacted your heart, or something that touched your heart and your mind and made you want to even sign up for the 3-year program, practitioner training?
One specific thing that was actually that special moment with the lady who read the book.
Yeah.
And I was sitting behind her. And the whole experience actually was amazing. The whole day was amazing. Marie's food was amazing. And it was great to see you and see you all, Dr. Giovanni and everyone, because most people I've seen through Zoom calls from February last year, and now I could hug them. And that was so lovely. There was so much love all around everyone. It was an amazing atmosphere.
I want to touch on that experience you shared. So one of the people that came was Marixa, and she had been given the book by Maria Sin, and she read it in Dutch. And she was the first one that I had met who had completed the whole book. She said she finished in 2 days. I says, "What's your experience like?" She's like, it was terrible. I couldn't do anything else. I only my kids wanted food, but I'm like, I'm reading this book. You know? And so she said that as she read it, the most powerful thing was it changed her perspective in such a way she realized healing was in her own hands. She didn't need to meet someone in order to start. She just needed to start in her own mind and her heart. So she started following the diet, seeing marmas, and she said she felt so much lighter in only 2 weeks, sleeping better, more energy, more light. And as she's telling me this, I asked her, because I had just taken her pulse as well. I said, have you met the person that translated the book? And she's like, no, I think I saw her downstairs, but I'd like to. And I was like, she's actually sitting right behind you right now. And then this beautiful moment unfolded where Jenny was in tears because her dream was to have people have the book in the native language and have it change their life. And it was so, so beautiful to capture that moment on Facebook Live. And here's just one picture that I took downstairs where, you know, to have this kind of contagious healing spread through the world and now in the Netherlands in this very powerful way. Marixa, not only it helped her, but she already bought 4 books as gifts for others and brought her mom to the clinic. And there's just so much joy that happens in the space of this ancient secrets that I just want to thank you, Jenny. I want to thank you, Marie. I want to thank you, Jan, Yvonne, Barbara, Reed, all the Lucia, all the people who participated. Diego surprised me and flew in, or not flew in, but drove in from, he drove in from Belgium just to be there. And it was so fun just to give him a big hug and know that the book is almost ready in Spanish, getting so close. And what's possible when the book is ready and these ancient secrets go through the world, when Marixa has that experience from just reading the book and in 2 weeks has more energy, better sleep, you know, feeling lighter. And what's possible? There's also a woman at the clinic, Zara, who you've heard her story before, but just from the first chapter in the book, her brother was in a coma. Doctors had given up hope just from having a dream of Dr. Naram. And this is where it all connects to. Jenny had painted a portrait, a picture of Dr. Naram and given it to me as a gift, which was so precious. And I shared one of the miracles, but another miracle happened when Zara came. She had a dream in which Dr. Naram gave her a ring. She woke up, read the first chapter of the book, then started applying the ancient secrets on her brother. And her brother came out of the coma and the doctors could not believe it. So they injected it with something to knock him out again. So day after day, she was helping bring him out of coma until finally she brought him home from the hospital. Now he's standing, eating, walking. And when she saw the portrait Jenny had painted, she saw the ring that was on his finger and she didn't know it, but she says that was the exact same ring that he gave me. I don't know, the whole day, the whole magical experience, and knowing that we're being held, knowing that we're being guided, knowing that this is so true. I didn't come to teach you, I came to love you, and love will guide you, is what I want us all to hold in our hearts as we go into the breakout rooms. Now, if you were part of the miracle experiment experience, you go into the breakout room with your miracle pod, in which you'll be able to share a little bit more in depth what's happened to you in this 30 days. And you'll be able to be witnessed in a magical way that we've prepared for you with your pod leaders. If you weren't part of the miracle experiment experience, no problem. We're going to give you a chance to go in a breakout room and you'll have a chance to share and meet with others. Now there's going to be a new miracle experiment experience that will begin soon. We have a lot of people that have registered and signed up for it. And so that next one will begin on Monday, the 29th of November. We're going to call it Miracle Monday. So the first day of it will be Monday, 29th of November. If you want to join the next miracle experiment experience, let us know. We'll make sure we send out an announcement about it. Oh man, I'm going to just make sure if there's any announcements I'm missing. So next miracle experiment experience begins then. Cornelia is getting everything set up so you can go into the breakout room soon. The 3-year practitioner training, we have the scholarship meeting on Wednesday. The personal enrichment training, if you signed up for that, we're going to have a meeting on Tuesday. The Ancient Secret Summit. Oh, we'll have to make a thing next year where, like Jenny had said, it's so nice to be able to hug people. So we're going to have a big summit where you can come and connect in another way. We're going to do something special in this upcoming weeks and months for those who are homeless. And we'll talk a little bit more about that next week. And then we have a new course coming up that, well, I guess we'll just have to talk about next time, but it's called the Writer Speaker Group. It's one of the favorite things that people have participated in. I'm so honored and blessed that my TEDx talk went to more than 2 million people, and it didn't happen by accident. Dr. Ram actually taught me certain ancient secrets for how do you communicate in a way that can touch, move, and inspire people. Why is that important in this lineage? Because sometimes if you have to follow the diet for 6 months or a year without seeing results, you have to be really motivated. Something has to touch your heart. And so Dr. Ram shared certain secrets, certain ancient secrets for how do you touch, move, and inspire people for their own benefit. So they change their life, and as a result, it changes the lives of all those around them in the world. And so we'll start something called the Writer Speaker Group, the Powerful Writer Speaker Group. If you're interested in that, you need to contact Carol, because we're going to focus on that over this next few months. We have so many writing projects that are so beautiful and so near to completion, and I want to make sure they're done honoring in the best way possible the love that's been put into them. So if you're interested in that, make sure you contact Carol. Wow, there's no way, no possible way we can cover in an hour the amount of miracles that have been happening. It's just impossible. So I'm so glad we honored with the silence, we honored with the music, and now we have a chance to go into breakout rooms where you can properly share from your heart some of the magical things that have been happening for you. And here, my guess, my strong feeling is that in this breakout room that you're going to have a chance to go into now, you'll hear certain things that will really touch your heart and change your perspective and impact you in such a way that make this entire week, this entire month, the entire rest of this year could change your life forever. And I challenge you again to be vulnerable, to open up your heart in that space of love to the possibility of what exists. So having said that, Cornelia, are you ready to go into the breakout rooms? Giovanni, anything you want to share before we,
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. So yeah, I want to say thank you to you, and really appreciate your, with gratitude, the love that you brought, the attention and the care, and always available to help. So I have seen, and I'm very happy that this in some way has been officially expressed by your to be a knight. So so there is very powerful order of San Martino, that are people that they're moved by love, by the intention to help people. So when they get together to such a way that the world is become a better way, a better place where to live. So thank you, Dr. Clint.
Oh, thank you, Giovanni. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Everybody. Also, has been fun also to be with Ilaria. Yeah, all together. Yeah. It brought some happiness and that joy together.
Actually, while people are thank you so much. While people are going into their breakout room, Ilaria, anything you want to share from what you experienced and what your experience was? So if you're able to go into your breakout room, you can start going into your breakout rooms. Cornelia is going to be assigning more of you. But Ilaria, I just want you to be able to share from your heart anything that's there about what happened in Netherlands, Switzerland, Italy.
Love, lots of miracles. I'm so grateful to be there, to have the possibility to see with my eyes how Ancient Secret works, and to be with you, Dr. Clint, with Dr. Giovanni again, and to be together traveling. It was so beautiful, and all the people who host us were amazing. I received a lot of love, a lot of Shakti power. I see many examples of angels, real angels, who helped us in all the ways, all the possible ways they can. And I want to say thank you to Nusrat, Catherine, Patrizia, Jan, Yvonne, Mary, and all the people who helped us. Now I can see some faces, Jenny, and it was really amazing to stay with you, to share the love.
It's so beautiful.
So thank you.
Thank you, Ilaria, so much. I just want to say thank you as well. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. There's a quote I have at the bottom of many of my emails that says, talks about when a small group of people just a small group, but fired by a powerful purpose can change the world. And I believe this is that group. This is one of those groups that through your love, through your devotion, through your applying in your life and seeing the healing and the love go deeper and deeper, it becomes contagious and unstoppable. Like the track we've been listening to of Dr. Naram, that love is unstoppable. So I love you. I'm with you. And Cornelia, I want to make sure that you have a chance to share anything about the breakout rooms. And then maybe whoever's left on the call, we can just unmute and say, I love you and I'm with you. But Cornelia first.
Yeah, everyone can go in their breakout room right now. If you are not assigned yet, then just stay here in the main room and I'm assigned you then accordingly. So whoever is already assigned can just click on the button that should have shown up on your screen.
Beautiful.
Cornelia, I think I was, sorry, I think I was in the wrong room. Can you send me again, please?
Yeah,
we'll figure that out. Right now, I just want everyone to unmute. If you are still on the call, say, I love you and I'm with you. And then we'll end the recording. I love you and I'm with you.
I love you and I'm with you.
And I'm with you.
And I'm with you.
I love you and I'm with you.
And I'm with you.
Love you and I'm with you.
Love you and I'm with you.
Love you.
I'm
I
with you. Love you and I'm with you.
love you. I'm with you.
I love you and I'm with you. We'll send out an email with all the announcements. Enjoy your breakout room. Enjoy the powerful experience you're about to have as you share with
Sorry,
your...
Dr. Clint, so sorry. But can you just tell me when is it that you and Dr. Giovanni are going to come to UK?
Yeah.
Because it's not fair. You've been to Italy, to Holland, to Sweden. So then it's now time for you to come to UK. Because last time you came, there was no clinic and everybody's asking me, when are they coming to you?
As soon as the Farsi book is ready, I'm coming there and we'll celebrate with you.
Today I had a message saying that the lady is not going to be able to do anything until next weekend. Please don't do this to me. Please say you're coming. Please. Many people are asking me, when is Dr. Giovanni coming? When is Dr. Clint is coming? Seriously.
Yeah. I'm seriously within the next 3 months, I'm planning to come to the UK. So and definitely will be there. And I want to make sure it's at the time where we can celebrate the book launch in Farsi.
Of course.
And I know we're so
3 months is too far.
Okay, within the next 3 months.
I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And I know Sangeeta is on the call. Sangeeta, I'm so excited to see you when we come to the UK again. So beautiful. So Cornelia, for those that aren't in a breakout, so I'm going to stop the recording right now. Or actually, let's see, maybe you have to stop the recording, Cornelia.